Distillery in Cincinnati. Charlie from Bourbon and Ballz. We've had some interaction with those guys. Check in on them. Charlie and Jeff. I can't remember the chick's name.
Thank you, Whiskey Wisdom. Hit that like button.
Yeah,
because I'm glad you reminded me.
I don't think that's right.
It's Darla.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff.
I'm Beth.
I'm Charlie.
And this is Bourbon and Ballz. Tonight we're doing the year-to-date Whiskey of the Year.
Correct.
Or bourbon.
Or bourbon. Yes.
We'll see what they are, but
yep.
We are going to each nominate 3 of our favorite whiskeys of the year thus far, since we're halfway through the year.
Right.
I think what we'll do, if you haven't watched last year's show at the end of the year, probably around November, since we'll have more of a selection. We'll have a full year into it. We're going to put all these in a seeding, and then we're going to do blind tasting, and then we're going to have our whiskey of the year. Last year was the Jack Daniel's 12. Surprisingly, won our whiskey of the year. It beat out some really good bourbons.
I was so surprised by that.
Oh, yeah. It beat out 13 Colony, Double Oak, Elijah Craig, C923. It did some really nice Maker's Mark. King of Kentucky.
That one those were the 2 finals, I believe. Yeah, those are finals. Yeah.
Wow. So Mick
10.
Yeah. So anyways, we have a new round of bourbons. So thus far, let's go over what we all like at this point in the year, and this is going to be our top 9.
This is going to be our golden corks. So
yes, our golden corks.
Thus far.
Yes. Thus far. So Jeff, what you got?
I got my first bottle is 13th Colony cask strength.
Okay.
This is it's smooth. It's just one of those just nice little sippers.
Okay.
That's my first one. 15th anniversary, by the way.
Okay, what's the proof on that bad boy?
The proof on this is 139.2. Yeah, but it does not drink that much.
Okay.
Put some hair on your chest.
All right, let's go on to Beth's number 1 pick. This is no particular order.
Not number 1 pick.
No, that's no particular order, right?
No particular order.
So, Beth, go ahead.
I think no surprise to anyone. Magnolia out of Columbus, Ohio. This is batch 4, and it is 125 proof. It does not drink 125 proof.
That's like our 3rd bottle already this year.
Yes, and I still have a full bottle at home.
Yeah.
This won so many things over the last year. We got introduced to it at one of our blinds, or our virtuals, or not virtuals, one of our blinds.
The 12 bottle blind.
And it won that, and then it won several bourbon brawls.
It won like 4 head-to-heads and 4. Yeah, it won everything.
Everything.
You only got beat out by C923, wasn't it? Is that what beat it out?
That sounds right. But $50, $60.
Yeah, and they're out of Columbus.
It's delicious.
Yeah, that's a great pick. It'll probably finish in the top 3rd. That's my prediction. Bourbon of the year.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yep. Good.
All right. Well, let's see. All right. We actually did a visit this year to Northside Distillery. This particular one, though, is their Madagascar Vanilla Finish.
So good.
This also won our 12 bottle blind. This went through the gamut. Man, this is excellent. Great finish in a bourbon. But this is my one of the ones that I voted. It is 100 and I'll put it on the side.
And I believe this won the blind the week before we went down and did the podcast. We had no idea.
So if you haven't watched that episode, I suggest go back and watch this one. We'll re-interview the distiller. They make their own distillate. It's not MGP, nothing. So they're a craft distillery. They're actually going to be releasing a 10-year bourbon later on this fall, I believe.
Can't wait.
But in the meantime, we have this, which is the Northside Distillery Madagascar Vanilla Finish. Yep. So that's one of my top 3.
Okay. My next one, again in no particular order, is Old Forester 1924. If you've had the other 3 shelfers, I guess you would call them.
Sure.
The 1897, the 1910, and 1920. This is kind of in that same line, but in my opinion, it stands up way above
Oh yeah, it's like a heavy banana foster.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, this is my one of my other picks, 1924.
Okay, all right.
It's a 10-year-old.
Yes.
So, all right.
And then Beth, next pick. Oh, geez. Yes.
I can't get enough of this. This is barrel 35. It is 117. We had Ben here earlier tonight, and he tried it, and he was like, "You can't tell. It's not 100 proof. It's not a 117 drinker. It is so smooth. It is caramelly. It is vanilla. It is everything. It is a very introductory bourbon, but not like basic.
No, it's
It is
premium. It's good.
So
Very,
good.
very good. Barrel does very well on their bourbon. They have really good finished bourbons too.
Yeah, so got a very good. It's got a really good finish, and it's complex. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And the 36 is about to come out, so if you're going to try to find this, get out there now and try to find it because it'll be disappearing.
Yep.
Okay.
So barrel 35 is mine.
All right, next one I have. Where's that?
Same side the other one was.
I know. The new Riff 8-year. Now, if you know anything about this show, you know that we're big fans of New Riff. So much that when we do our bottle blinds in person, we usually have 12, 15 people coming over, and we go through about 12 bottles, sipping it. We now have this exempt. Well, New Riff in general.
Yeah.
Maybe not this one, but New Riff in general. Just because it kept on winning our blinds. But this 8-year is, for me, the best New Riff that they've produced thus far. God, it is great in the price. You can't beat it. It's like $65, $67. And I'm starting to see them out on the shelves a little bit.
Yeah,
but it's very, very good.
I was at the distillery this past weekend, and they said that they have just bottled their next batch.
Okay.
And the intention of the 8 years to become a shelfer, that it will be readily available everywhere.
Nice.
And look out for the rye, too.
That's right. The rye, they just released it last week. I picked up a bottle of that, and I did a sample of it. That's going to be really close, if not better than that.
All right. Well, so far that's our top, not top 6, but the 6 of our 9.
Okay.
6 over 9.
Yes.
Here is my golden cork so far this year.
Oh, yes.
If you know anything about this channel, you know that we are really high on a distillery up in Troy, Ohio called A.M. Scott. This is their barrel-proof rye whiskey. This is like heaven in a glass right here. This is phenomenal. This is pretty much readily available. I believe it came out, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, not too long ago.
Yeah.
Man, it's great.
Yeah, this is a good one here.
Excuse me.
Okay. And
Beth? Oh, jeez. Yes.
So I just had this, was that last week?
Yeah.
And it blew me away. It is.
And it's a rye.
And you're not, and I'm not, if you, again, watch this show, I don't like ryes too much. This is phenomenal. Unfortunately, it's not a shelfer, and you're not going to get it. I keep trying to steal this and take it home.
You can get the 100 proof rye, though, still online.
Yeah.
The 101 rye. This is the barrel strength.
And
single barrel, I'm sorry.
Yeah, short barrel out of Georgia. It is 131 proof, but it does not drink that way. It doesn't drink hot at all.
It is phenomenal.
It is phenomenal.
It's my favorite rye of the year.
I am going to say one of these may be subject to change, or unless we're adding another.
No, this is going to be our top 9, and then we have the second half.
There's another one, but okay, I get to add that in. That's fine.
This is going to be
okay.
January through June.
Okay.
And we'll have a July through probably November segment.
Perfect.
And then that will cut us off, and then we'll put them all in brackets.
Okay.
I'm hoping that we keep at the same pace where we kind of keep in the back of our mind, 3 each. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Per half, right?
Yep.
That way we'll have an even bracket of the top 18, and we'll see them. And maybe we'll let the viewers see them. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We do have one more.
We do have one more, and this is my personal favorite. This is my gold cork for sure. This is the old Stubborn second batch. This is a pot still bourbon, which I'm not a big fan of pot still, but this one This is a great bourbon. It's made out of from blender Ed Bly, and as you all know, we did a standalone video about 3 weeks ago about it, and it's an experience for me more than any other bourbon that I've had in recent memory. The finish of it is just complex. The nose on it. Remember the nose? We had it held.
Oh my gosh!
Away from us. We smelled it.
Yeah, it was like way out there. Yeah.
But no, it was a great bourbon. Actually, I think this might be a straight bourbon, pot still bourbon. It's a 10, 11, and 12-year-old, but 23.8 proof. But this is my last nomination for Bourbon of the Year. So as you guys can see here, these are our final 9.
Some heavy hitters.
For the first half, and we'll have a new 9 possibly. We may not. Like, if we don't like it, we're not going to nominate it. Right. So
there's a few that we've tasted tonight that might just make the list. So we'll have to see.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see. So, but until then, I hope you like this selection. A lot of these things could be found in your local liquor store. That's my dog. Jesus. That's my dog Weller. But anyways, he wants to play now. So, but that's our cue to probably go end this video. But nevertheless, those are our top 9, no particular order.
Yep.
So, do you have a favorite out of all this that you think will win?
A.M. Scott for me.
And
Barrel for me.
And I got Old Stubborn for me. So we'll see what happens at the very end.
Yep.
So, all right. Until then, I'm Charlie.
I'm Beth.
And I'm Jeff.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Cheers. Love and bourbon.
Bye.